Oh, okay, we are here. Hello, 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 hello. We are here, everyone. Yeah. All right, so I am just quickly still fixing one last little thing that I can pull up. There, so I can see. You can see all of my hairstyles. Ooh. And he's giving me that picture. I can't see what's going on. This is going really, really weird today. There we go. So at least YouTube chat should work. Okay. Just trying to fix this quickly still. Almost there, sorry. Sorry guys. Ah. Yes, now. Okay, we've got connection. We have connection. Now. Okay, chat works now. Yay! Hello, Cass. Now. Okay. So, we have chat working. Okay, guys, we are here. Hello. Pardon for this scuff. My name is Harrier Citadel, avian alien sentinel of Fort Misthaven, perpetrator of creative chaos, general maker of things, suffering a little bit more chaos than usual. But it's fine because we are inaugurating a new piece of kit. Actually, we're inaugurating 2 new pieces of kit. Asterisk on the second new one. The other one has been around for a while. I just haven't been able to stream with it. You guys have been absolute champions, as you know, and you have enabled me to purchase a streaming laptop, which is kind of insane. You did a little bit insane. But I'm immensely grateful. And with that, we are going to be doing our first ever Treadmill Zatsu today. I am very, very excited. I am just going to move one thing logistically very, very quickly, because otherwise, I am going to have a very hard time reading chat while we are working. So let me just do that super, super quickly. I need to rotate this. Okay. I had this whole thing set up 100%, but clearly I am still busy working out some bugs. Okay, so just unplug this for a moment as well. Okay, have we got Mike again? Yeah, we've got Mike again. Okay. Scuff is almost undone. I think we have facial tracking. We have microphone. We have chat. We have power to our whatchamacallit, treadmill. Okay. And with that, if all goes well, at this point, we should be able to go here. And obviously I did not move. Here's why. I used the wrong thing. So, we are here. We're at the treadmill. You can actually see on the screen, I think. Let me just make sure that it is in fact. Now I can aim this in the right place. Yeah. Okay. There are a lot of things that are suboptimal. So now you guys should be able, now be able to see that a little bit better. I'm just gonna scale this up a little bit because I have to change where it's looking. And all of the neighborhood start looking deserved. That's very good. I think that's about as good as I'm going to get it for now. I can just not change scene while I'm at it. Okay. Let's try connect again. There. Come on. Come on, guys. Okay. So I hope everything is connected now and working. Says everything is there, 5 out of 5. Okay. So now what I just need is, I am in fact running now we're on power. Almost there, guys. Sorry. Almost there, guys. Okay. I just need one more thing. And then we will be ready to go in earnest, I promise. We are almost there. Yeah! Busy day. Almost there. I'll be right back. That's all I'm asking, is that this now just works. Connect and stay connected, please. Almost there. Come on, come on, come on. What is a new tech stream without all of the scuff, right? I really hope the chat is working. Let me just check Discord to make sure. If you guys are not seeing chat, I apologize. Or if chat, you are trying to say something, I cannot tell right now. Everything says it's connected on my end. Everything says it's connected on my end. Okay. Okay. Come on. Connect. Please. Please. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to dial that over to that side because things are not doing what they're supposed to. Okay. So, we have the treadmill screen that you can see. Hi. And I would have ideally liked laptop to be over here someplace so that I could actually read chat a little bit more clearly. It's a little bit too close to me on that side, so reading is a little bit of an interesting challenge, but we'll get there. We'll get this right. We shall get this right yet. Setup all looks good. Okay. Okay, chat's looking cool. Hello, Alex Oldfish. Hello, hello. And Keith Manta. Hello. Okay, the issue was that I was in the wrong tab on that thing. So I was in the Twitch only view, not the combined view. Okay. Yes. So now that we are actually allowed to have combined chat on screen again, yay. That is an immediate plus. I think we're just gonna start this because we're supposed to be yapping and walking at the same time, right? So it starts at a very painful 1 kilometer an hour. I am not sure if you can actually see that on the screen at this zoom. So I'm just gonna note that's incline. You know what? 3 incline isn't bad. Speed. Let's put that on a 3 because that's a more casual sort of a walk. But yeah, so we are inaugurating the streaming laptop today. Yay! Big hype, big hype. Very excited. And now we can actually do the walk and talk thing at the same time, which is really cool. Because I honestly have been wanting to do this with you guys for like 3 years. And I've only been Harrier for 2, which is insane. But yeah, this is something I've been wanting to do for a really, really, really long time, and I'm super, super happy that we finally get to do this together. I think that this is maybe a nice way to actually also keep ourselves moving, I think, in a state of some locomotion. It has been something that has been sorely lacking in a great many ways. Every time that I think, okay, now I'm going to get into the habit of doing this every day or every second day, then either work of some description bowls me over or I get sick. One of the two. And I am sick of that. So, while I need to still figure out a good time for this, because it is something that puts me in the common room of the abode, and with that it makes anyone else using the space a little bit uncomfortable for everyone. So I still need to find a good time to do this if we're going to do it on the regular, which I would like us to do. but I will burn that bridge as we figure out the schedules. But I think it's a nice, comfy, casual way to stay moving together, get healthy, get fit, and be able to just chat nicely without, doing stuff pressure. I sometimes feel like having to have something that you're specifically doing that requires your hands can sometimes be a little bit of an issue, because it often quite times also requires brain movement and concentration of some description. But walking is a little bit more natural. Obviously, you still need to pay some attention to not fall over your own feet, but yeah, I feel like this is a little bit more casual and a little bit more vibrant. I just want to check, because this is the first time that we are running this computer. It's the first time we've got the microphone hooked up to it and everything. I just want to check, is the audio okay in terms of the balance between me and the music? I hope so. Sounds okay, but you're a bit quiet. Okay. Then I am just gonna stand on the sides for a sec. And go over here. And dial me up a little bit. Hopefully that's a bit better. Is that a bit better? If it's too much, let me know and I'll dial it back a smidge. Split the difference. I'm scared I might peak. Oh yeah, there I peaked. Okay, how's that? There. I think that's as much as I dare push it at the moment. There? No. There? Yeah, that'll have to do. Okay. I just needed to up the setting on my compressor then a little bit. Okay, are we good? Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Are we okay? Just making sure. Alright, then I'm gonna get back on the lane. There we go. And I'm walking along again. I can no longer hear you, very muffled. Okay. How's that? Is that a better? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Testing. Just making sure. Again. Better. Okay. We shall figure this out yet. We shall figure this out yet. Okay. So yes, very exciting to finally have the setup. As I get better at doing this, obviously I will refine where things are standing so that I can see chat a little bit more clearly without going out of line of sight on the facial tracking. And also I might do something about a little bit more light as well next time. We'll see. It also depends on what time of day we're working. If I actually do this during daytime hours, it will be better. It will be better. Alas, we are presently not during daytime hours, so light is limited at the moment. And I did not have the foresight to prepare a fixture of any description. And by the time I did, we were already running late, so whoopsie. Okay. But we are here and we are walking. But I think we can afford a little bit more speed than this. Let's dial this up to 4. Like, 3 is comfy, but it doesn't really feel like we're moving yet. Yeah, that's a bit better. That's a little bit more of a natural stride for this. Now, the next thing we should probably check is our microphone latency. Because I feel like I am actually stepping on the beats, but I have no idea if you can actually hear my footsteps as well. But if you can, I think adding a little bit of microphone latency so that it doesn't sound like I'm stepping off beat would be nice. If I don't accidentally mute myself. I can't, but my ears aren't the best, so... Oh my, okay. Let's go here. I believe it's this point. Alright, I think it's gonna be somewhere around 200 milliseconds to start. Okay. I think around 200 milliseconds is a good place. Usually it was on the other side, so I will check again. Wait, I can hear the stompies now? Yay! I was specifically putting my feet down a little harder. Is there still a little bit of a delay between the two? Or do they sound like they're happening more or less together? Are they sounding a little bit more together? Sounds okay, I think? Okay, awesome, awesome. Now, I just want to see. I should probably also put a little bit of... I will check my synchronization with my model at a later stage. I don't want to mess with that right now, but for next time I will check my model sync as well in that timing, because I had not gotten to that yet. Whew. But yeah, here we are. Oh my word. Did you guys have a good weekend? It is Monday after all. I should be asking this question. Whew. So, this screen says that we've been walking for 11 minutes, but we can easily take 3 of those out. Weekend was good? Hey, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That is indeed good news. I think I need to do this. I need to collapse these two together. I know, I did a stupid by accident there. Sorry, guys. I did a stupid by accident. I'm sorry. Okay. I did this stupid there while trying to be able to see another thing on my screen that's currently collapsed. You know what? I'm gonna pop that there. I don't need to necessarily see that part of the UI at the same time. Let me move this back. There we go. Actually, I'm going to turn off the X stream as well, because it's also streaming the wrong thing at the moment. I don't think anyone's watching there, but if they are, join us on one of the other platforms. Why? Because I did the dumb again. Specifically, I've got minor connectivity issues, and that is causing a whole bunch of stuff to fall over. But it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Almost can see everything that I need to be able to see. Now I can. Okay. Now I can see everything that I need to be able to see. Let me tell you, it is a very, very, very strange thing trying to operate a trackpad that doesn't have a scroll wheel while on a treadmill. It is a very, very, very strange thing. Minor hardware update that I'm going to want to invest in later is definitely going to be a little mouse. Because I cannot exist without a scroll wheel. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, yes. Nah, this is good. This is good. Like, this is still a very, very, very casual walk. I feel like this would be sort of my ambling pace. I don't know if you guys can actually see the number on the blue screen. Or if it's still too small. Okay, but it's fine. We shall refine. We shall refine over time. Okay. Yeah, so this will be the first of a great many mobile experiments that I will be doing over the next several weeks. I cannot put an exact timeline to anything at this point, but I'm going to be trying to doing a couple of mobile experiments, getting different setups between, obviously improving my placement for things and stuffs for now the Treadmill streams. I still need to finish rebuilding the craft station after the great chaos of December, so that still needs my attention. And once I've got that rebuilt, we'll do hand cams again. And I need to still figure out times and methods and camera setups for the kitchen for cooking streams, which I'm also excited for. So we're gonna try a whole bunch of stuff going forward, and it may or may not be similar levels of chaos to what we previously fumbled our way through earlier just now. Because there are two things that I realize I have not prepared for the stream. The one is my hydrate timer. The other is the hydrate. I did not prepare those. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. It's fine. It's fine. We should be okay. It should be okay. Okay. Sure. Let me think. What else is on the cards now for this week? Right. I'm back at my computer, decided to stop working on me suddenly. Oh no. I am glad you are back. Welcome back. It is most unsettling when computers suddenly decide to stop working on you. It is really unsettling. I am glad that you seem to be back online relatively swiftly. Welcome back. Yes, so I noticed that I completely forgot to prepare two things for this stream. The first one being my hydrate timer and the second one being my hydrates. Whoops. But it's fine. It's fine. Trying to manage that with all of the electronics that is currently around me, I feel like that would be a little bit dangerous. I will rather pause, step off the treadmill to have a quick sip and then come back. But I don't think we're going to be streaming for particularly long today. So I don't think it should be too much of an issue. So yeah, I'm keeping today's walk pretty much at an amble because it's been an insane last 48 hours. In my iteration of reality, I can't give you information on most of it, but let's just say I am flat. A little bit. So the battery, she is not charged. And I am therefore not pushing my pace very much today. When I am doing this with my actual playlist on to, really get the good rhythm going in terms of the pace and everything, I can sometimes get a walking speed of between 6.4 and 7 kilometers an hour. And I can maintain that for about 10-15 minutes before I need to take that down again to a more casual 6. That's when I'm actually decidedly, quote unquote, exercise walking. This is just mobility. This is just basic mobility. Getting the step counters in, which are not counting because I'm not wearing a watch or having a phone in a pocket that'll notice my steps. Yeah, but no, this is just casual today. All good, just decided to lie down in bed and leave it for future me to fix and sort out. Okay. I hope future you does not have issues. I really hope future you does not have issues with your PC. But yes, Yeah, so it's just casual day today, keeping it low profile, despite everything going crazy. At least we know that tech going crazy is a little bit of a recurring theme for today. I feel like I'm not the only one who has had tech go a bit crazy today. Alex has had tech go crazy. Sishian has had tech go crazy. I've had tech go crazy. I'm sure plenty of people have had tech go crazy today. It's not fun, but I feel better knowing that we're not alone. I'm sorry. I promise I'm not doing it to you remotely. I promise I'm not doing it to you remotely. I ain't got that kind of tech smarts. I may have mechanical wings that I'm not using right now, but I ain't got those kinds of tech smarts. I didn't build the wings, I don't think. I don't know, but I don't think so. Because, you know, I can't remember how I got them in the first place. That's usually an easy fix, so I'll be fine. Okay, that's okay. That's good. I hope it stays as easy a fix as you think it'll be. Whew. So the time on the clock says 24 minutes, which means we've probably been walking for about 20. Covered 1.46 kilometers and burnt 91 calories. Gasp. 91 calories. God. An idea has just struck me, and I think I can build mechanical wings. Ooh, yes. Like, I've been very enamored by the cosplayers who build articulated wings for their outfits and such. I believe I shared a video for... No, Zany shared a video for one such cosplayer on the Discord not 2 days ago, I think. It was very recent. It was very well done. I love the build on those feathers specifically. I love that it seems like that the person in question has a background in puppetry. Like, that's a very, very strong foundation. And you can see that this person has spent a lot of time developing the wing design that was shared, and it looks really good. I love that the Alulae can actually flare, and that is just epic. It seems to be a harpy-esque sort of attachment, so something that's controlled with the arms. I know another person, or I know of another person who has done a more non-arm reliant setup with a pneumatic engine setup to actually spread and close the wings as well. That one is probably a lot heavier, but it's not dependent on the arms to open and close the wings. A fun project to do now. I just need to set up my 3D printer and some motors with some wires. The more I think about this, the more I want to do it now. Yay! Make the thing, make the thing, make the thing, make the thing. I'm never going to discourage making the thing. You better show pictures of the thing while you're making it. I'll be watching this Discord server. Make the thing. We want to see it. We want to see it. Alex, please make the thing. It'll be really cool. It'll be really, really, really cool. But I'm just so happy that we can have shared chat again now. Oh my word. For the longest time, it was the most senseless thing, but I'm so glad we can have shared chat again. It's a huge relief. because now you guys can actually see what everyone is saying. And I feel like that is bonus points across the board. I'll definitely do so, but it will take a bit because I need to buy some stuff because I don't have all my bits for my 3D printer. Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense, Especially if a thing has been in storage for a while. Finding all the little things that had scattered over time or been broken or run out. I get it. Sometimes it takes a while to locate and reassemble everything. Sadly quite expensive. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. I once upon a time had made an investment in that as well, with the intention of doing some ABS printing for some outdoor applications. But unfortunately, I could never get anything to bind quite how I wanted it to. So while I'm pretty sure my printer is still good for working with PLA, I have a very limited amount of it and not the patience presently to try and troubleshoot through getting settings right. I'll use all my ABS through the 3D pen, which was thankfully relatively cheap. I'm still going to work on a new project for the 3D pen because the other one I decided to scrap eventually. It was just taking up space, it was not doing what I wanted it to do, and I still need to finalize my smoothing solution because I am missing one head type on my smoothing solution, and I need to see if it's something that I can acquire or if I'm going to need to have to somehow make it. Because casually manufacturing parts for your tools is a very normal thing, right? I mean, sure it is if you're a blacksmith, but last I checked I didn't have a forge in my backyard, sadly. It would be awesome to have a forge, honestly. I've wanted to make metal things forever, but it's also an expensive hobby to get into. And dangerous, because you can burn yourself quite easily. But, you know what? If one is careful, a good smith can get away with quite a couple of years without too severe an injury. Now that I think about it, pretty much everything I ever wanted to make out of metal was something bladed. Huh. Either that or welded. And requires cutting sheet metal, because those things were decorative. Yeah. To be able to have metal work as a hobby, you need to have very, very, very specific environmental conditions. You need to have the space that's not at immediate risk of turning into charcoal. You need to have time that you can work on it when you're not going to be breaking bylaws in your area about noise pollution. Depending on what you're doing with it and how you're scaling it, you need to be able to convince people that no, you are in fact not running a factory. Josh Bang, hello, welcome. How goes the walking? The walking is going casual. We're at 4 kilometers an hour. It's going nice and chill. We've been walking for about 28 minutes. The clock says 31, 32, but I was off of the trades for a couple of minutes while I was trying to fix a thing. But yeah, casual walk today. We had a couple of major scuffs right up front. But yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to walk until we hit 2.4 kilometers. So we've just hit the 2 kilometer mark. And then I'm going to call it for today. Because I had been sick and it's been a while since I've been on this thing. So I don't want to I don't want to overcook it. But yeah, so far so good. So far so good. Ooh, yeah. Now, what I want to do is I think, as having said that I don't want to overcook it, let's see how I can push this. So I'm just going to quickly jump on the edges again for a sec. Because I want to go to here. And I want to go to change our song that we've got. I think it's this one. Yeah. Okay. This is my usual starting speed when I'm doing this under normal circumstances. 6 kilometers. Let me know if the music is too loud now. I'm scared it might be. But yeah, this is my usual walking speed when I'm doing this. And when I've got my usual playlist plugged in, what I'll do is I will try and step on the beat of whatever's playing, but depending on the beat, I'll change my stride length. That's how I usually end up doing it. It means I can actually maintain a pretty constant speed, but it also means that the type of walking that you do changes every time you go through a different song. Taz Blue, hello, thank you for following, welcome in. It's a pleasure to have you joining us. My name is Harrier Citadel, avian alien sentinel of Fort Misthaven, perpetrator of creative chaos, general maker of things, and presently just finishing up a walk. Woo, almost done. We are at 2.36 kilometers out of our 2.4. When we hit 2.4, I'll bring us back down to 3Ks and then slow us down back to a stop for today. And wow, that was fast. 2.4. Crazy. Just a little bit of extra speed. Just, you know, for the fun of it, right? And let's head back then to where we were. Casual. Casual. Ultra casual. Yeah, I know. So there we have it. So yes, I do plan on doing more of these. Usually what I would like to do is walk for either an hour or 5 kilometers, whichever comes first, depending on the day. But today, with all of the scuff and the late start, I think we're gonna end it pretty much not far from here. So let me just think for a moment. What is on the cards for this week? This week is gonna be a little bit flexible because I have no idea if there are going to be requirements for last minute cancellations. There's a lot going on in my iteration of reality right now, and it may mean that I might have to put in a cancellation or push something back every now and again. I'm not sure yet. I hope not, but I'm preparing you guys just in case. Tomorrow the plan is that we're going to do a writing stream, and what we're going to do is, I'm not going to hide it behind the hex curtain, because we are going to be writing a short script for a test visual novel. So I'm thinking of doing something with just 2 characters, namely Erna and Dari, who are my unit's support staff. Dari is in charge of acquisitions and the kitchen, and Erna is in charge of inventory and the cleaning. And basically I'm going to work on something with those. But hello, hi, hello. Ria, you hanging in there? We are hanging in there. And Teo, the video download was cancelled. Please try again. Oh my word. Oh my. Another Twitch stream's work. Yes. I have no idea what errors you are talking about. I have not noticed them. Because I've had my head down in all of the other places. But I'm glad to see you guys. Hello, hype, hello, Teo. Welcome in. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Is that a Biden? Welcome. Good to see you. Hello. Whew. Basically, I'm not able to watch on Twitch. Oh no. Well, I am. That would explain why the Twitch viewership has been lower than the YouTube viewership today. But I'm not complaining. I enjoy YouTube viewership. Please support the YouTube viewership, guys. It is my main channel. It's good to see y'all. Hello. Yes. So tomorrow we're going to be doing a writing stream with a story with those 2. Just a short little thing, quick scenario. We'll figure it out when we get there. And then on Wednesday, we will be drawing character sprites for those 2 for that little visual novel test, which we will build next week. Like, I tested other streams on Twitch and they work fine, but yours does not work whatsoever. Just figured you'd want to know. Okay, thank you so much. I have been struggling with Twitch connection literally the entire night. It was half of my scuff at the start of stream. So thank you for letting me know. It's probably not liking me being logged on to 2 OBS clients at the same time. One on my new streamer laptop, and the other one I'm not yet logged out on the original PC. That being the case, I have not yet got a capture card solution yet. Still working on it, but we'll get there. So until further notice, I'm probably still going to end up using the OBS setup on the other PC for a while still, until I've got the capture card. And then when I've got that and all of the cables that I need, I will plug it up and test it a couple of times before we actually go live with that. But yeah, I can tell you guys now already that after Thursday's stream, you are not going to see me again until Monday in any way, shape or form, unless it's like very much sneaking in on Discord to, just give you a heads up that, hey, I am in fact alive. You're not going to see me again until at least Monday, because there is a lot of stuff happening between Friday and the end of Sunday, and I will have an even flatter battery than now at the end of a 40-minute walk. So just letting you guys know in advance on that front. What did we say? We went through tomorrow, which is Tuesday. We said we were going to be doing the writing thing, and then Wednesday we were going to be doing the sprites that are going to accompany the writing thing, and then on Thursday we are going to continue working on the base mesh that we started for Ebony last week. So that is gonna be the plan. So we've still got to finish plugging up the holes around the rib cage, etc. On Ebony's body before we can move on to his head. And we're trying to keep him as low poly as possible. The goal is to not use a single subdivision surface modifier in Blender. So that's the goal there, to have a good looking silhouette without any subdivision surface modifiers. Don't forget to hydrate. Yes, I forgot both my hydration timer and my hydrate when I set up for this stream because I was chasing my tail a little bit. But I will hydrate thoroughly after disembarking from the machine, I promise. Yes, I shall thoroughly hydrate after this. Next time, and there will absolutely be several next times, if I have any say in the matter, then I will make sure to actually have my hydrate a little bit closer on hand. And figure out a way to get my camera a little bit closer so you can actually read the screen. And I might actually move I'll figure out how I'm going to move stuff around to get a good clean view of everything. Next time laptop lives over there somewhere. It'll be fine. But yeah, so that is the plan going forward for this week. As I mentioned, it is there is a non-zero chance that I might have to either delay things or cancel them and move them along. But we will handle that as it comes if need be, and I will let you guys know on all of my socials accordingly. There is also there was tentatively a plan to have a collab with Krahazik this week, but I've asked for that to be postponed for the 18th. On account of not knowing how ridiculous this week was going to end up being. And we still need to come up with plans for next week as well. I will try and think of stuff between now and then. And we will see how things pan out. We'll see how things pan out. Whew. We are at 2.92 kilometers. At the 3-kilometer mark, I will hit the stop button. At the 3-kilometer mark, I'll hit the stop button for tonight. 190 calories we have walked. Gasp. This is a very, very, very casual amble. Wow. I wonder... This is a really casual amble. So, while we have still got some distance left to cover, what are some things you would like to see me try and do in future treadmill Zatsus? I mean, I think we can do a couple of speed challenges. I think that would be interesting. I have got my dumbbells that we can do some stuff with as well. Don't have too much time on hand, but at least wanted to tune in after a long time. Have fun in the rest of the stream and have a talk soon. Yes, thank you so much for dropping by. I really appreciate it. Even if you could only drop by for a small amount, I appreciate you coming by all the same. So thank you. And that goes for everyone who has been lurking as well. I appreciate you guys. You have no idea. It is very, very, very comforting to know that you are in fact there. And to the folk in the VOD squad as well. Also, you guys are MVPs. So thank you for investing your time. I know that it is the most limited resource that you guys have, and I really, really, really appreciate it that you decide to spend it on little old me. So I shall continue to do what I can to make it worth your while. So yeah, we'll come up with some fun things that we can do. I don't think I'll be able to do it on YouTube, but maybe. Or no, I don't think I'll be able to multi-stream it, but and if I do, it'll be unarchived. But perhaps we can do some treadmill karaoke a little bit later down the line, when we have a slightly better set of stamina, more lung capacity to work with, you know. Because, you know, just playing on hard level, trying to walk at some speed and then still sing while we're at it, like that is a mark of fitness, I think. So that's something that I'd like to be able to work towards, is to have enough breath in the capacity to be able to do treadmill karaoke. That would be fun. But first we need to get around to our actual first planned karaoke, which is also going to be unarchived from the Donathon. My word, that happened in October. Yikes. I have had my head down on a bunch of stuff, so I am still working on acquiring background tracks for the last couple of things. So as soon as I have something on those fronts, and to decide between the two track lists that I have assembled, which sort of overarching story theme I want to follow, I will, you know, set it up. But guys, that has been now 3 kilometers, so let us draw to a close. There we go. And let's head back over here. Whew, there we go. Thank you guys for joining me for our inaugural stream with the streaming laptop. It was super fun having you guys joining me for this. Despite all of the scuff, we survived it. We survived our first treadmill stream. I didn't fall over once. I did wobble once a couple of times while looking at chat, but we survived. I will clean up the setup. Nah, but I'm really glad that you could join me. If you guys have any feedback regarding the stream, please feel free to drop it in the Discord as well. I would love any input that you guys care to share, because I'm trying to improve a little bit every day. Thanks for the stream. It was a fun and short stream. Yes, I'm glad you guys had fun. We will have more of these. And we ended up walking for 52 minutes. 50 minutes, which is, you know, a good span of time for a walk, I think. More than that, it can start to get tedious. But I think we're good. And yeah, we'll do more of this, I think. Yeah. So thank you guys. I will love and leave you. I will keep you guys posted on any changes to the schedule. But that aside, it was really fun having you here. So, we will keep on going, keep on growing, all of that fun stuff. We are almost at 2/3 of the way to being able to unlock YouTube monetization, and that will come with a whole bunch of other perks to everyone who is on the channel on YouTube. So if you guys can, please consider supporting the channel. You might have seen a couple of new things on screen aside from the music in the chat box. Yay. I have been working on that a little bit this weekend. So if you guys want to help me get more cool stuff to you guys soon, including a couple of integrations that don't work until you have got your channel monetized, please consider hitting the subscribe button on my YouTube channel. That would go a long way for helping us get further and further down the line to doing more and more cool stuff. Wahaha. Alright, but that all being said, I cannot raid out on YouTube at the moment, and obviously I'm having issues with Twitch, so I'm not going to raid out from there either. So we are going to just end here, and I hope that you guys will have a fun rest of your day, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow. Alright then, until next time, cheery bye.